How is America's new moon program different from 54 years ago? The new U.S. moon program, Artemis, is progressing more slowly but utilizes far more advanced technology and aims to establish a sustained human presence on the moon, rather than merely planting a flag and leaving footprints as in the Apollo missions. Mission objectives. Unlike the Apollo program, 1962 to 1972, which focused on short visits to the moon lasting only 1 to 3 days, Artemis aims to establish a long-term human presence. It also serves as a stepping stone for future missions to Mars. NASA plans to build a base near the moon's south pole, where large reserves of ice could provide drinking water, breathable oxygen, and rocket fuel, hydrogen and oxygen. During the 6 Apollo moon landings, astronauts brought back 382 kilograms of lunar samples, all collected from equatorial regions on the near side of the moon, the side always facing Earth. In contrast, the moon's south pole is much older, with surface materials dating back over 4 billion years, offering the potential for significant new scientific discoveries. Progress timeline. NASA took just 8 years from launching its first astronaut into space to landing Neil Armstrong and Buzz Aldrin on the moon in 1969, meeting the deadline set by former U.S. President John F. Kennedy. The Artemis program has progressed much more slowly, partly due to decades of indecision over whether to prioritize the moon or Mars. The uncrewed Artemis I mission took place in November 2022 after numerous delays. In February this year, NASA postponed Artemis II due to issues during a fueling rehearsal, though the launch was ultimately successful on April 1. This slower pace led NASA's new administrator, Jared Isaacman, to announce program restructuring in February. Inspired by Apollo, he added an extra mission between Artemis II and the first moon landing, now designated Artemis IV and planned for 2028. In the revised plan, Artemis III, expected in 2027, will involve a crew operating closer to Earth, similar to Apollo 9, practicing docking maneuvers between the Orion spacecraft and 1 or 2 lunar landers being developed by SpaceX and Blue Origin. Rivals and partnerships. Like Apollo, Artemis has competition. However, instead of the Soviet Union, the current rival is China. China has already achieved a historic landing on the far side of the moon, the only country to do so, and aims to land astronauts near the moon's south pole by 2030. The U.S. aims for a lunar landing in 2028 with Artemis IV, though delays have raised concerns that China could reach the moon first in this new space race. Unlike the Apollo era, the U.S. is not acting alone. While Apollo was purely an American effort, Artemis involves international cooperation, with 60 countries signing the Artemis Accords, an agreement supporting peaceful space exploration and shared contributions of funding, modules, and astronauts. Meanwhile, China and Russia announced plans in 2021 to jointly build the International Lunar Research Station, ILRS, by 2035. Rockets, spacecraft, and equipment. The Saturn V rocket used in Apollo stood 110 meters tall with 5 engines in its first stage. The Space Launch System, SLS, used in Artemis is slightly shorter at 98 meters but generates greater liftoff thrust, about 4,000 tons, making it NASA's most powerful rocket. SLS features 2 solid rocket boosters, similar to those used on the Space Shuttle, and 4 RS-25 engines. While Saturn V flew twice before carrying astronauts, SLS has only launched once so far, during Artemis I. Apollo spacecraft could carry up to 3 astronauts, with 5 windows and about 6 cubic meters of living space. The Orion spacecraft used in Artemis is significantly more advanced, carrying up to 4 astronauts, with 6 windows, a 5-meter base diameter, and 9.4 cubic meters of space. This expanded capacity allows astronauts greater comfort. They no longer need to sleep in launch seats and can instead use hammocks attached inside the cabin. Sanitation systems have also improved dramatically. Apollo astronauts used cumbersome waste systems involving tubes, bags, and wipes. Artemis crews now have a private toilet with a door, developed over 6 years at a cost of $23 million. It uses suction instead of gravity to separate liquid and solid waste, with liquids expelled into space, freezing into ice, and solids stored hygienically. Orion's computing power is vastly superior, about 20,000 times faster than Apollo's computers, with 128,000 times more memory. Apollo's onboard computer had just 4 kilobytes of RAM and 72 to 74 kilobytes of ROM, less powerful than modern pocket calculators. Unlike Apollo, Orion includes a small kitchen for meal preparation and space for exercise, which is essential in microgravity to prevent muscle loss. Additionally, while earlier spacecraft relied on batteries and fuel cells, Orion uses renewable energy from solar panels. Spacesuits. In the Apollo program, bulky white spacesuits served multiple purposes due to limited onboard space. They were worn during launch, lunar walks, and re-entry. The larger Orion spacecraft allows for multiple specialized suits. NASA has developed new suits for use inside the spacecraft and contracted private companies to design lunar surface suits. For example, Axiom Space is developing advanced white lunar suits for future Artemis missions. Artemis II astronauts will wear orange suits designed for launch and re-entry, as well as emergency situations such as depressurization. These suits can support life for up to 6 days, allowing astronauts to drink through helmet tubes and use integrated waste systems. Flight trajectory. The Artemis II crew will orbit Earth for about 1 day to ensure all systems function properly before heading to the Moon. After 3 to 4 days, they will reach lunar space and travel an additional 8,000 kilometers beyond the Moon, surpassing the distance record set by Apollo 13 in 1970. Like Apollo 13, Artemis II will use the gravitational pull of the Moon and Earth to follow a figure-8 free return trajectory, allowing the spacecraft to return to Earth with minimal fuel use. This trajectory once enabled the safe return of the Apollo 13 crew after their mission was aborted. As with Apollo missions, the Orion capsule will splash down in the Pacific Ocean using parachutes after completing its mission. Upgrade your driving experience with the ultimate wireless CarPlay screen. Transform any car into a smart vehicle with the universal portable wireless CarPlay screen, the perfect solution for modern drivers who want convenience, safety, and entertainment on the road. Why this product is a must-have. Wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. Seamlessly connect your smartphone without cables. Access maps, calls, messages, and music directly from your dashboard, compatible with both iOS and Android devices. Crystal clear touchscreen display. Enjoy a vibrant, high-resolution screen that makes navigation and media control smooth and effortless, even under sunlight. Multimedia entertainment on the go. Stream your favorite music, podcasts, or videos via Wi-Fi. Turn every drive into an enjoyable journey. Smart navigation made easy. Use Google Maps, Apple Maps, or Waze in real time with voice guidance. No more distractions while driving. Hands-free calling and voice control. Stay safe with built-in voice assistant support. Make calls, send messages, or control apps without taking your hands off the wheel. Enhanced audio experience. Connect via Bluetooth, AUX, or FM transmitter to your car speakers for immersive sound quality. Plug and play installation. No complicated setup required. Mounted on your dashboard, connect power, and you're ready to go. Fits almost any vehicle. Perfect for older cars without built-in CarPlay/Android Auto. Drivers who want a quick, affordable tech upgrade. Rideshare drivers, commuters, and road trip lovers. Take control of your drive today. Don't let outdated car systems hold you back. Experience smarter, safer, and more enjoyable driving with this powerful all-in-one CarPlay screen. Click the link in the description now to get yours at a special price before it's gone. Click the link in the video description below to check it out and grab yours today. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, drop a comment to share your thoughts or questions, and subscribe to our channel, Best Products 365, for more awesome tech reviews and smart shopping tips. Thanks for watching. See you in the next video.